Here we go again. G'day there, mates. My name is Mr. Magilla-cutti, and welcome back once again to my channel. Today, we could be possibly moving to the finale. Well, no, not really the finale, but close to it. But anyway, welcome back. We're going to be continuing the story of Middle Earth, Shadow of War. So, what we did last time is conquer the fortress in this area here. Now again, this is optional, you didn't really have to come here to do it, but figured to do it anyway before showing off the, showing off what comes next. Now we are making our way back to Gorgoroth and doing the mission, the Bright Lord. So, enough of my rambling, let's get straight to it. Now again, this is a point of no return. Once you take this on, things will change. So which is why I recommend you take on all of the other quests first before doing this. You don't have to worry about the fight pits or anything, or the other Nemesis missions. Just as long as you take out all the story quests, you should be fine. From the Gondorians to the Shadows of the Past, and Bruise, and Carnan. Finish all those, and things will actually make more sense. Because otherwise things just get weird. Alrighty. No turning back. Warning. You are about to enter the final battle for dominion over Mordor. The Bright Lord and the world itself will be irreversibly changed at this point. Before you start this mission, you should be sure that you have explored the story quest of Eldril, Bruce, Carnan, Idril, and Baranor. Yep, that's exactly what I'm saying. Excuse me. The Bright Lord. Your army is assembled, and Mordor is almost within your grasp. There is no turning back after this. Act 3. Shadow and Flame.
This is your fate. Isildur awaits.
We bring this water.
We have conquered the forts of Mordor! But it is still not ours! Sauron's army advances, ready to butcher every last one of us! But we will not die under his rule. We do not serve the Dark Lord! We will sally forth on the battlefield and take this land for our own! You fight for Mordor! You fight for the Bright Lord! Charge!
So he knows how to give a speech. And we got some captains here.
You maggot! You've gone further than I expected. You can see your prize, but you're no closer now than when we met. We mix it up. Mix it up good. We too. Mix it up.
Let's put the bull boss out of his misery.
You fight for the Bright Lord!
This is nothing more than a big fight scene at the moment. Come on, Bruce. Perhaps you'll earn your sanity back at one point. Doubtful, but you know.
I think you've made the Dark Lord angry.
This is only the beginning.
Let's go boom!
Fight harder, you demons!
Nicely done, Walker.
Now you go!
Nice one, Bruce. More incoming.
Manfilth!
So here we are, facing each other one last time. You've come a long way, but your journey stops here.
We'll see about that.
Push on!
Ooh, give me this. Thank you. That was close.
Eltariel, support the orcs!
Never thought I'd hear that!
On him, buddy. I got you.
You can have the
You will serve me!
I'll be your chosen! To battle for the Bright Lord!
You can have the fort!
You maggot! So it finally ends between us. You had to have known it could go no further. I was always going to come for you in the end. Ugal.
We'll see about that, ugly.
Ugal. Zugor.
Ooh, look at him.
Ugal.
The guy's got a peg leg.
Yes, you! Of all the final battles in all the realms of Middle-earth, I had to face off with you in this one. Frankly, I'd rather have it no other way. This'll be a fitting end to our relationship. Not a chance!
Sauron's throwing his entire army at us!
Then he will lose it all!
Enraged by weaknesses. Sorry, weakness, not weaknesses.
Scream!
Tark's wounded! Finish it already! How's that taste?
Why not? Recruit as many horses as I can.
I am honored to be chosen! I have you all back.
Your army fights well. For orcs.
They get the job done, in their own way.
Bit overkill, but we'll take it.
Oh, miss! Crimson Blades!
Oh. Oh well. On to the next lot. Looks like he's running out of orcs.
Eltariel, we must push through!
I'm pushing. You worry about your orcs.
Onwards we go.
Your time has come, Stallion. All that you have wrought has led you here. We are bound together in this brotherhood. This is the fate of kings and men.
It shall not be mine.
Oh, damn it, I hit him.
Your journey has ended, Elf Lord. It is done.
Oh dear. Ah, sugar. I was trying to get an orc to heal from, but...
Push on.
I died and he brought me back. Brought me back to this.
Those ghouls are no joke.
Dark Lord will remake you.
Oh boy.
You died and he brought you back. You know.
Sorry. Oh. Sugar.
Your journey has ended, Elf Lord. It is done.
Oh, I hit it. I'm off it.
Save it for the enemy, boss!
You died and he brought you back. You know. You know.
You can have the fool!
Oh boy.
Dark Lord will remake you.
Elf. Elf. Oh, come on. I hit that.
Crimson Blade. For good, he deserves it. Red
Not you.
I am the Lord of the Ring. You will serve me for all eternity.
You are mine.
I cannot allow this. Isildur, I release you! No! Find peace in death.
He was not yours to release.
And he was not yours to enslave.
I did more than that. You broke Sauron's hold. You dominated him.
And I will dominate Sauron. His armies will be mine.
We are meant to destroy Sauron.
Sauron cannot be destroyed.
Celebrimbor is right. We fight and fight, but evil always returns. Talion, we can end this here.
We must ensure order is restored to light, not darkness.
I will not trade one Dark Lord for another. This is not the end I have fought for!
But you are not the only one fighting.
No, he is not. This is not about your petty vengeance. Or mine. This is about restoring order to Mordor. To all of Middle-earth. The end you fought for. You are
Lady Galadriel sent you here for a reason. Together, we can bring Sauron to his knees. We can finish what our people started so long ago.
Our sacrifices are not in vain. This is the only way. See the future you have wrought. A bright lord instead of a dark one.
You pitiful man. I gave you sight, and yet you still do not see.
You showed me a fate I could not change.
You are wrong. When you and Celebrimbor forged a new ring of power, I saw where your path ended. Locked in battle against Sauron at the top of Barad-dûr. And you won. Sauron was enslaved, and the Bright Lord rose in his place. The armies of Mordor marched forth under his banner, and Middle-earth fell under his heel. That is the future I fought against. The future you prevented. Because you saw Celebrimbor for what he was.
No.
Your war is not yet ended, Talion. Whether a Bright Lord or a Dark Lord rules Barad-dûr, the balance of power must be maintained, or all of Middle-earth will fall.
Minas Morgul.
Yes. From there, Mordor can be held back.
How? The ring is gone.
I asked you once, how much are you willing to sacrifice? Open your eyes. Open your eyes, Talion. Open your eyes.
As long as I have breath in my body, my fate is my own.
Sometimes, even a stalemate can be a victory. So the fight continues. Back in Midas Mall.
You must have rocks in your head. This is Minas Morgul, and you are one man.
I am one. But we are many.
Did you hear that?
Seattle's ring. And so, we have became a ring wraith. One of the 9 rings of power originally worn by Seattle, but now belong to the newest Nazgul. Just a sec, sorry.
All down! Again! On the side!
Press raise enough might be used with raise dead ability. So pretty much like the other Capture the Fortresses, capture the right point, and we can move onwards. And so, Celebrimble's true color came out. But then again, we were expecting this, especially after the end of the Bride War DLC. Talion was killed again, but this time it was almost permanent. Shelob gave Talion a second chance to make things right. So we now have the ability of a Necromancer, which allows us to raise the undead, be it the armies of Gondor or dead orcs. The vision she saw, as she said, she wanted to prevent it, but in order to do so, sacrifice must be made. And so, Talion now wears the Seattle's ring, becoming the newest of the Nazgul. But he still is himself renowned. Of how long he can hold, we can say. The Dark Lord's influence is strong after all. Now anyway, I'm going to shut up and get straight to it because I don't have that much time and it's still quite a bit of things to do that's ahead of us. You're welcome to try. Excuse me. Okay, so using X and square, instead of L and Y, we will now have the ability to raise the dead. Now, as for Talion's new power, since he wears Isildur's ring, it's pretty much the same as being the king of men. He now rules over men, in this case, the Nazgul, who were once men themselves. And he also now dominates the orcs. So it pretty much shares the same power as the new ring forged by Celebrimbor. And as you see, instead of a light blue outline, it is now a lighter shade of green, confirming his status as a Nazgul, as a race.
Didn't block that one!
You sure? Get out of the way.
Push him down!
That's right. Run. Run in fear. Elven Fury has been placed like this. When we activate it, we summon forth the Gondorian dead. We still get the same benefits as Elven Wraith, but there's a new ability with it. Raise the dead once again. Here we are. Minas. Now, I will say this: the game. While people say the game is not completely canon to the main story, it still holds some points. It could be canon, but I'll talk about that after this.
Of darkness yet. And I am not your brother.
So once again, we face the Witch King.
You chose this to become one of the faceless.
just a big click of damage to him.
I am nothing. I am darkness. Let go of your humanity. Let go to these powers.
Different voice lines.
These powers. She will feel your ears.
Damn it.
Isildur is gone. You will join the night. You will know true deathlessness. He will give you peace. The Dark Lord will claim his prize.
About that.
You will forget your pain. Your wild, true deathlessness. Your flesh is ours.
Guys, it's just to keep countering him.
Isildur is gone. You will join the nine. Your free you will take his place.
Shut up.
He will feed on you. You fight and fight. Resist with all your strength. But why? Forget the pose. You cannot see inside me. Nothing of my soul remains. Then I banish you. Nina Small is mine!
We're not done yet, people. Hopefully I can get this done in time. So if I do rush this, apologies.
Serve the Bright Lord now.
In the body of elf or man, you are unchanged, Celebrimbor.
The forces of darkness cannot harm me!
So now we find Sauron. Again, different name, same purpose. Whether it be a Bright Lord or a Dark Lord. They are both the same.
Fear me and despair!
say this much, he can certainly take a hit.
All of Middle-earth shall be mine.
I cannot be defeated, Celebrimbor.
God damn it.
Fear me and despair!
Takes up his armor again.
You will submit to me.
In the darkness.
The forces of darkness cannot harm me!
Failed.
Jesus.
You are but a minion.
This is the wrath of Galadriel!
Come on. Sorry if I'm going silent here, people. Trying to focus on the fight. Liar.
Cower before the light of Galadriel!
Jesus. I'm getting the hang of it.
The light of Galadriel will consume you!
Wasn't going for that.
Time to strike! Now! This is the wrath of Galadriel!
I serve no one.
Jesus.
Your time will end the game. For there will be no return.
This is the wrath of Galadriel!
Sauron and Celebrimbor became one, locked in a prison of perpetual war. A flaming eye, casting its shadow over mortal. Talion had retaken the city of Minas Morgul, but his war was far from over. His greatest battle would be fought against the shadow within himself and the tower to the east. To hold back the darkness. To save the world of men.
Epilogue. The Shadow Wars. And so we have pretty much reached. Be right back, guys. Sorry about that, folks. I think we can sort out dinner. But anyway, that is considered the finale of Middle-earth Shadow of War. But we still are not done yet. We still got the Shadow Wars to fight. The Dark Ranger. You have defeated the Witch King and became the Lord of Minas Morgul. New skills unlocked. Raise Dead and Ring Wraith. New challenge unlocked. Minas Morgul Fight Pit. Complete this to unlock the Undying Loyalty upgrade for the Raise Dead skill. And a new legendary gear set. The Ring Wraith gear. The Land of Shadow. Minas Morgul and the fortresses of Mordor are yours. However, the flaming eye above Barad-dûr is fixed upon you, and the Lord of Mordor sends more powerful orcs to lay siege. Upgrade your fortresses and increase the levels of your followers, or dominate the higher level invaders and recruit them to strengthen your army. Keep Mordor in a state of perpetual war. Only then can the free people of Middle-earth prepare for the War of the Ring. And that would be the final movie, The Return of the King.
The War of Shadows begins.
Starting tomorrow, God will never touch my lips again. What is tomorrow? I don't know.
Now, in that regard, we have unlocked some new gear. The Ring Wraith gear. I might as well equip everything to show it to you. Okay, and we've got Helm's Hammer. And we've got the Servant's Armor. And finally, Darkened Grace. This was the gear that he wore during the siege of Minas Morgul. Now, we have skins unlocked. This one here is his original skin, and this one is him as the Ring Wraith. We have plenty more to unlock here. I won't be showing them all off right away. But this is what what Talion is meant to be now. Undead, a Ring Wraith, and everything else in between. Now, in regards to the gear here, you don't upgrade it by recruiting all captains. Rather, you have to resurrect them in order to upgrade it. Now, resurrection in itself is a much more trickier process. Because one, while they may be stronger, they can't level up anymore. And two, basically they lose their personality altogether. So, if you try to resurrect one of your favorite orcs, he will no longer be the same person he was before. Same orc, sorry. Now, in regards to the Shadow Wars, things were quite different back before an update here. Basically, there will be so many ways of it. like we had to defend 3 fortresses in one wave, and that was just ridiculous in of itself, because it would go on and on and on and on for about 10 waves. Luckily, thanks to an update, they took that out, so we only have to focus on 1 fortress, and once that's done, that's pretty much the end of the game. But that doesn't mean that the game's over. We can still play to its full extent and everything else. But anyway, before I end up the episode here, I want to at least leave some final thoughts here, because we know that Sheila foresaw this, but she couldn't do anything to stop it. Well, at least try to stop it when she took the new ring to stop Celebrimbor from becoming what he did. Now, I know that the story in this game here isn't quite canon to the books or the movie. But however, let's just say if it was, when Shelob had those visions, she must have saw Frodo with the ring and his quest. If that was the case, why did she bar his path? Why did she try to stop him? I could think of several reasons for that, and here are my thoughts. Firstly, perhaps she saw what he could become and tried to stop him, but that wouldn't make any sense, because then the ring itself wouldn't be destroyed and Sauron would still be alive. My second thought, however, is that she did this because she saw a darker fate. If you remember from the movie, and spoilers by the way, if you remember at the end of the movie, near the end of the movie there, just before Shelob fought Sam, there were orcs still patrolling the area. And if that's the case, if Frodo continued onwards, he would have ran into those orcs. And being weak as he is, 2 possible things could have happened. If he wore the ring again, Sauron would know he was there and sent the whole army of orcs after him. Either that, or he would have delivered the ring to himself, or Frodo would have been overpowered, and the orcs would have found the ring and taken it straight to Sauron. And in which that case, the only thing she could see was to hold him, to stop Frodo, to give Sam time to actually come back, to help him. Which is why she probably stopped him, not just in her cave, but also by stinging him. Because he knew that those orcs were coming. And so Sam would have no choice but to take the ring. Maybe that's the future she saw. Again, I know this is not canon to the story itself, but this is my opinion of what it would be if it was canon. Just some thoughts of mine, and some thoughts from the community altogether. Shelob had to betray herself as a monster, because in herself she is. But at least she would stop Sauron from returning and regaining his power, for her own vengeance and for the future of Middle-earth. That is, in at least, my opinion anyway. As for what happens to Talion now, well, we all know that he becomes a ring wraith. But it's only a matter of time before his will gives out. And again, sometimes a stalemate is still a victory. And that's what he's doing now. Holding back Sauron to give time to Middle-earth to prepare for the final war. Anyway, I think I've spoken long enough, guys. I'm glad I was able to give my opinion, and I'm glad to be able to play this game for you guys. I know there's not many of you watching, but one day that will all change. Anyway, that is going to be it for me. I got stuff to do, I've got dinner to cook, I've got videos to edit, And I got an old man to keep happy, because I am doing a terrible job at that. But anyway, enough of my problems. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, please remember to hit that like button. Also, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and show your support for the channel. I very much appreciate that. And with that, that's going to be for me. Now, one last bit of message here. I might be slowing down videos for Middle-earth Shadow of War, because I've been pumping these out each and every day, and again, it has been getting nothing but stale. I will still be releasing videos for this, so don't worry, but I might have to alternate back and forth between this one and another game. Most probably Dark Clouds, because I still need to finish that off. Got a lot of videos I need to finish off. Dark Cloud, Dark Chronicle, and Five Nights at Freddy's. But we'll get to that when we get there. So anyway, thank you all again, and I hope you all have a very good day. Take care of yourselves and drive safely out there, people. Bye-bye. Take care. And thank you again.